All right, it is Monday, August 22nd, 2016. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your Monday night. I know we usually do on Sunday, but with traveling and where I was at, the reception was awful, so I didn't know if I would be able to get on, let alone stay on. So I wanted to do it when I got back home so that you guys could get all this information because it's really good and it's coming up, and a lot of you have been messaging me with questions. So let's get started. We have 8 brand new coaches this week. We have Katie, Rebecca, Mandy, Terry, Michelle, Derek, Carrie, and Bethany. So welcome new coaches. Today's call was with Megan Eagleston. It was a really, really good call. She talked about trusting the process and not worrying about the points, because the points come along if we trust the process. And I got on and listened to that call. So if you did not get on and listen to that call, make sure that you listen to the callback number, you listen to your podcast of it, or you listen to it in the back office through the internet. So just make sure whatever you do, you get on and listen. As of 8/18, Success Club point earners, we have Jasa that's helped 5 or more people. Krista and Sarah have helped 3 to 4 people. Kelly, Christy, Alyssa, Johnny, Tracy, and Nikki have helped 1 to 2 people so far this month. We are actually more than halfway through this month. We have 9 days left, counting today. That should not scare you. That's 8 full days and about 3 hours left in tonight. So make sure that you are doing those 3 vital behaviors. You are working towards, hitting your Success Club points, hitting the goal that you set for yourself this month. It is a team cup month. If you're on a team, make sure that you're doing these things so that you can contribute just to the fun and to helping others' lives. Plus, everyone that signs up this month, we're going to talk about it, but everyone and anyone that signs up really now until September will have the chance really to get into the health vet, because they'll have a whole month of Shakeology, and by the time their stuff comes, it'll be when the health vet starts. So you want to make sure that you are getting these people signed up and really letting them know that they can make money off of just getting healthy and fit. But we're going to talk about that. Don't forget, we have amazing promotions this month. Every one of these challenge packs, if it's just a program with Shakeology, is $140, and then if it's the Kickstart, it's $180. You've got Country Heat, 21-Day Fix, 21-Day Fix Extreme, 3-Day Refresh, Sides, PiYo, 22-Minute Hardcore, and the Club, all at $140. You've got Country Heat Kickstart, you've got the 21-Day Fix Kickstart, 21-Day Fix Extreme Kickstart, Sides Kickstart, PiYo Kickstart, and the Club Kickstart. With the Club, either with Shakeology or the Kickstart with the 3-Day Refresh, you get the Portion Fix, which is a $50 value. With the 22-Minute Hardcore, whether you get Shakeology or the Performance line, you get the free sandbag and the portion control containers. So right there, you have another $50 value. So really hit up on these. And I said this last week, but I just want to let anyone that wasn't on last week know that these challenge packs are August, September, and October. They do not end until the 31st of October. So make sure that you're hitting these up. But when you come to the end of the month and you have someone that's on the fence and you're not at Success Club yet, and say they're on the fence with Country Heat, I just tell them that I don't know next month's sales yet. Today's the last day, and it helps those that are teeter-tottering. It helps push some of them off the fence. So make sure that you are doing that. These are the Team Cup prizes this month. August calendar, make sure you're checking that out. I have a multi-group that started today, so if you have some people that need to get into the multi-group, let me know. I run all my challenge groups now through the challenge app, so I can add you as a coach and you can add your people. Like I said, it's a multi-group, so some of them are doing Fix, some are doing Country Heat. That's pretty much all I've sold this month, so that's what they're doing. Wednesday, we have a sneak peek, a live one, so get people out there, start posting about it, and you can add them. I'll add you to the event page when I open it up tomorrow, and it'll start around 8:45 because it takes a good hour and 15 minutes. It usually ends around 10. make sure you're using the August social calendar. So tonight's topic is the health bet. So what is the health bet? It's Beachbody's health bet pool has grown to more than 1.25 million. And it's continuing to grow because for every challenge pack we sell, $5 is being contributed to this health bet. So really, what is the health bet? Think about it. Shaun T did this, I want to say right around when I started. So let's say a little over 2 years ago. Shaun T did a diet bet. And you put money into the diet bet. You didn't have to buy a program, but you had to put money into the diet bet. And the only way that you won is if you lost such a percentage of your body fat and so many pounds. This is not like this. I am loving this health bet because it's not about the percentage of body fat that you're losing, and it's not about how many pounds you lose. Because think about it, some of your challengers, they don't want to lose weight. Some of them actually want to gain it, or some just want to maintain and feel healthy and get their eating on track. So Beachbody isn't looking at, okay, did you lose 5 pounds? How much was your percentage weight? If you didn't lose, 4% of your body fat, then you don't get to make the money. It's not how that works. This is all about getting healthy and fit. Carl Daikeler is just throwing something out there because he knows there's a lot of people that are on the fence, and he wants to spice it up for us coaches. He knows that we've kind of been on the fence, and this applies to us too. If we do everything that I'm going to talk about tonight, we can make money and win part of the pool also. Like I said, this is not like the diet bet because it is not going off of how much weight you lose. And so you want to talk to that about the people that are like, well, tell me more about the diet bet. Really stress that. It doesn't matter how much weight you gain with this program or you lose, what your body percentage is. It's all about getting healthy, feeling positive, confident in yourself. So when does it start and where does it happen at? It starts on September 5th. So if you are partnering up with someone or you're running your own challenge group because you have so many people, you need to start it on September 5th. Yes, September 5th is Labor Day. Tell those people to get over it. You have to start on September 5th. And it goes through October 2nd, which is a Sunday. It'll end on October 2nd. So you need to have it done in the Challenge Tracker app. You need to open it up in there. And guys, I absolutely love the Challenge Tracker app. If you haven't really played around with it, let me know. I'll throw you in one of my groups as a coach. I love it because I can schedule out all my posts. This month has been crazy. Summit last month was crazy. And I literally just took a day and scheduled out every single one of my posts so that they would post when I normally would post. And it's fabulous because you don't have to worry about Facebook and going through a third-party scheduler. It does it for you. So the Challenge Tracker just has a lot, and Beachbody keeps updating it. They keep adding to it. So make sure that you get in it. You kind of fool around with it for a little bit before September 5th. So how does it work? You have to participate, your challengers have to participate in a Challenge Tracker app to meet the minimum in-app weekly tracking requirements. So what are those requirements? They have to log their workouts 3 times a week. Only 3. They're not having to log it Monday through Sunday. They just have to log 3 workouts. We all know that no matter what program they get, they're at least doing 6 workouts a day. Then they have to log 5 Shakeologies, and they have to have a photo. So they have to be posting a photo of Shakeology 5 times per week. All workouts in Shakeology must be logged by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on the last day of each contest week. So by 9/11, they should have 5 workouts and 3 Shakeologies. By 9/18, they should have 5 workouts and 3 Shakeologies. By 9/25 and by 10/2. Guys, this is where coaching is going to need to step it up a bit. You need to be tracking your coaches also, or your challengers also. You want them to win part of this money, whether it be $5, $10, $100, whatever it ends up being. Make sure you're helping them track. Make sure you're consistently checking in with them and saying, did you drink your shake? Did you log it? Did you do this? Did you do that? Because you want them to be successful, not just within this app and this health bet, but you want them to be successful after this. And so if you get it, if you think about it, Carl's working on consistency, not just with them, but with us as coaches. Because you know what? I know I can log my workout every single day in the Challenge Tracker app, but I struggle to log my Shakeology. And it's not like I don't drink it. I drink it twice a day, but it's just I forget about it. I just, you know, I constantly am logging my workout because I log it in the morning, but then I forget my Shakeology. And so though I still drink it consistently, I just don't post it. It's really helping us as coaches and as our challengers to log in consistently. And with the Challenge Tracker app, you have, it actually prompts you and tells you, it'll send you a message saying, you didn't log in, you didn't log this, you didn't log that. I get one at 7 a.m. every morning. You can set it for whatever time you want to. So just make sure when you are setting up the Challenge Tracker that you have it set for Eastern Standard Time and not Pacific Standard Time. A lot of my challengers accidentally have hit that, and so it'll say that they logged their workout in at 4:55 and they really logged in at 7:55 and they're not quite sure why it was going on. There's that Pacific time. So make sure you're picking the right standard time that you're living in. So who can earn this? Anyone. They can be a coach, they can be a challenger. They just, obviously, they have to be 18 years or older and they have to be a legal residency of either Canada or the United States. And, I'll go back to this. Guys, they have to have a Team Beachbody account. They have to be in the Challenge Tracker app because that's how Beachbody is tracking it. And they must be drinking Shakeology. So we can sit here, and I was trying to think of every excuse and every way someone could try and get out of like drinking Shakeology and still trying to get into this. There is no way. Beachbody is going to check. Obviously, they have a Team Beachbody account. If they're logging and saying they're drinking Shakeology, but they haven't bought Shakeology ever, or they haven't bought it in years, they're not going to count because they're not drinking Shakeology. Yeah, they can try logging a different shake that they're drinking, but why would you want those people in your groups? So this is a really great way of getting your discount coaches back into drinking Shakeology, getting your old customers back in and getting a challenge pack in Shakeology or whatever. But make sure that one, they have a Team Beachbody account, two, that you put them in the Challenge Tracker app, whether you're running a group or not, and that they're drinking Shakeology. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to go to my Challenge Tracker app, maybe partner up with someone, ask me to join, but whatever, you need to get a challenge group going for September 5th so that you and your challengers can get in and get healthy and earn some money. And remember, guys, there's like 11, 12 challenge packs on sale this month that are absolutely amazing. And they're on sale next month. But you want to get these people in and going. So they need to order by, next Monday. And I only say that because it is a holiday weekend and the 5th is Labor Day. So, yes, Labor Day. So you want them to order by the latest on Monday so that they get it by Saturday. Any other later than that, then it's going into the week of the challenge group, and then they're not going to be able to log their workouts and log their Shakeology, especially if they don't get it until the 7th. There they go. They're going to lose that first week as it is because they won't be able to log 5 Shakeology shakes. So make sure you're letting people know that the latest that they can sign up is on the Monday, the 29th. So you've got a whole week to promote for this. So everyone's going to ask you, everybody wants to know, what are the payout details? Well, the group doesn't end until October 2nd. So Beachbody will not be able to tell you how much money everyone earns until the 3rd and beyond, and it's actually going to be on the 7th. Everyone will be noticed by the 7th on or around, it could be the 10th, by email who won. They're going to also be notified that day how much money they won. The FAQ will be updated around September 7th of what the final prize pool amount is. So once again, guys, it can either be $1 million to $3 million, and it's already at, well, last Monday it was already at 1.25 million, and I know it's already beyond that. So the final payout will be listed in the email. So they'll find out on the 7th how much money they make. And then coaches will also be paid if they do these 2 things consistently through the Challenge Tracker app, setting a good example. You get it in your commission check. So approximately 2 to 4 weeks after the winners have been announced. So by November 7th, you should have had it in your commissions check. And then customers will be paid out via mail check approximately 6 to 8 weeks after winners have been announced. So they'll get theirs probably right before Thanksgiving. And they may be required to fill out a W-9 to get paid and everything. So that is all I have for tonight. Questions on the Health Bet? Is there anything that you guys are not sure about? Please take yourself off mute. Ask. I might not have hit on something, but don't be afraid to ask. This is completely different this year. So, anybody have a question?
I do, Jasa. So you mentioned that people have to have like a current order of Shakeology. What if a customer tells me that they bought Shakeology 2 months ago, but they still have some left over? Like, how recent does their order have to be?
Well, that's the thing. How much do they have left? You know, you just said that they have some left, but is it going to get them through a whole month?
Right. Probably not.
Probably not. So you could get them started, but you would tell them that, you know, they have to be drinking it, 5 days a week. So if they don't have 20 servings, then they're going to have to order more.
Good point. Okay.
Yeah. No, that was a great question, because you are going to have people that do that. Like, I have customers that say, you know, they get more than 31 servings out of a bag. How? I don't know, because I don't think I get that many. But that, you know, you are going to have that. But just explain to them that they have to get 20 servings out of that bag.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Comments? I posted tonight, right before this group, I posted a Health Bet post. So go ahead, check that out. Don't steal it word for word, but please take it and fiddle around with it and figure it out, you know, word for word for you. Make it sound like you. Talk about it. It doesn't have to be as long. You can cut it and make it really short, but I do have in that post for people to know that they have to be doing an at-home workout program for Beachbody, and they have to be drinking Shakeology, because you get a lot of people that are like, yeah, sign me up. And then you tell them what they have to be doing, and they're like, well, I don't want to drink Shakeology. Well, you know, if you're betting on something, you're putting money down anyways. So why not put money down for your health instead of to watch horses run around, or to, you know, put $50 down and hope that you lose 4% of your body fat. This isn't like that. You're putting money down and getting healthy and happy. And if you lose weight, great. If you don't, you know, you can still win money. So check that out, check that post out, and let me know if you guys have any questions, or you want me to read over what you have posted also. Also, FAQ, I don't have the number, but a lot of this information that I talked to you guys tonight about is in the back office. So you can even kind of see what their wording is, and just talk about it. Don't be afraid to make your posts long, and don't be afraid to just put it out there. Like, this is what you're getting, because I find it less time consuming. You aren't wasting a lot of time when you put it out there, because once you start talking to people and then you're like, oh, well, you have to be drinking a month of Shakeology and working out. You wasted 20 minutes in a message, and you knew that, and then they say no because they don't want to put the money down. So just let them know ahead of time through your post that you got to drink Shakeology for a month. It's not like we're asking you to drink it for a year. You're drinking it for a month and that's it. So be clear, be concise, so you're not wasting your own time talking to people that are going to say no because of money costs.
Hey, Jason, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do the program, do they have to follow a certain format? Like, does it have to be the same program, or it could jump from, if they've got a bunch of different workouts, just whatever they feel like doing?
They can jump from whatever they feel like they're doing, because that would pretty much be Beachbody on demand. Like they were doing that. Okay. So they just have to log their workout. I know someone else has asked this before, like, does it have to be a Beachbody program? If someone says they walked that night but they did, Turbo Fire, I don't think Beachbody's going to have a problem with that, but I wouldn't promote like, oh, you can do any program and drink Shakeology. Yeah. It is a Beachbody thing, so I wouldn't promote it like that. But yeah, if they're doing Turbo Fire, Hip Hop Abs, walking one night, I think that is fine.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Any other questions? All right. So to end the call, once again, you guys, just be the exception. You guys are totally awesome. You're getting on these calls. You're listening. You're not just listening to them, but you're also taking action with them. I know, because I go and I check your pages out. And so just keep being the exception. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. Beachbody is really easy to do. The 4 vital behaviors are super easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. And that's what's going to come down with this health bet. It's easy to work out. It's easy to drink your Shakeology, and it's really easy not to do it. It's really easy not to log it. So that's, I always say to everyone, like, really think about it. Think about how many people drop off by week 1, by week 2, by week 3. You could earn $1 million. If there's 3 people left standing, you could be one of those people. If it's a pot of $3 million, make $1 million. You could end up making $500. You never know. So keep pushing that with your clients also. Like, you don't know. Yeah, it might be $1 that you win, or it could be $1 million that you win. You just don't know who's going to be consistent. And all it takes is 1 week for someone to forget that Shakeology or to forget that workout. Now, you're not trying to cheer people on to fail, but you want to put that in their head. Like, you don't know. You could make $1, you could make $1 million. Wouldn't $1 million change your life? So really, let people know that it's the unknown. So they want to keep posting because they're never going to know what they're going to make. And they don't want to lose out on that. So as of tonight, we have 242 coaches. We had 8 new coaches this week. Krista Julie Lucy ×3. She signed up 3 coaches this week. Sarah and Jasa have all signed up coaches. And our goal next week, because we have a sneak peek live this Wednesday, is to hit 255 new coaches. Call to action. Hit Success Club, guys, this month. Remember, last week we talked. It's non-negotiable. Don't make any excuses. Hit it. Get people doing the health bet. Create your own health bet challenge group in the challenge tracker. Pair up with someone. Get into mine. Whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do. But get uncomfortable, guys, and do things that make you uncomfortable. I don't know how many of you are doing Country Heat. Today was week 3 for me. Today was trail ride, and I was uncomfortable doing the whole program. And we're doing it outside in front of anyone that walks by. We had an old man, my mom and I had an old man walk up to us today, stood right in the middle of us working out, and I couldn't even tell you what he said because he just threw me off and I was all kabobbled. But it's an uncomfortable program, especially if you don't dance. If you're like me and like to lift and do cardio and, do like intense workouts, this is totally outside your comfort zone. but do it. Whatever it comes down to, if it's your workouts, if it's your posting, if it's your getting out there and just talking to people, get uncomfortable and do those things that make you uncomfortable, because that's what's going to make you successful. And commit to these next 4 months, guys. We have September, October, November, and December. They can be the easiest month or they can be your hardest month. And that just comes down to consistency. And are you sending out your invites? Are you doing your invites? Are you talking to people? Are you constantly adding new people to your network? Make sure you're doing those things. And last but not least, dig in, guys. Instead of giving up, don't give up. Dig in. You've got this. You're amazing. You're awesome. And I'm so proud of every one of you and all the things that you guys do and commit to. So thank you for getting on. I hope you all have a fabulous night. And once again, just thanks for moving your Sunday night meeting to a Monday night for me. So have a fabulous night, and I will see you all next week on Sunday night at 9 p.m. Thank you.